Welcome to Collecting Chaos. My name is James, and this is, I believe, part 4 of my Classics Illustrated number 511-576, Conservation. Now, I still have 2 wraps that aren't finished. I had some things to do yesterday, and then of course there was my show I do Wednesday nights, and I just ran out of time. I have one more. I have the centerfold wrap still to do, and the rest of them are done, except the one that's in the press right now. So I decided I got to release something, so I'm going to show you the wraps that I have done now, including the cover. And we'll go from there. Of course, we start with the cover. And this turned out pretty good. I still have to trim up here a little bit. Other than that, I like it. I think it turned out all right. It's a little bit, I've lost a little color here. There's a little bit of dots, you know, because I just went over it too many times. I let it soak too long. But overall, I like the way it turned out. I think it's going to fold and hold really well. I'm not worried about that at all. This is the first wrap, and of course here's where I put a little bit of Tingujo paper because the wrap was torn right where the staples were, so I went ahead and took care of that. But I can still see where the staples go, so that's not a big deal. This is the second wrap, and there's a little bit of wrinkling here, but I'm going to press the whole thing again and probably humidify it again before I finish. Turned out pretty nice. It's a little bit, you know, it still has some browning. It still looks old, but pages are nice and supple, and I'm happy with it. But like I said, I'll go ahead and after I put it back together, I'll put it in my humidifier, and then I'll press it again. So I'm not too worried about those little wrinkles. They'll come out with no problem at all. I believe this was the third wrap, which also has the end of the Puss in Boots story, and then of course the last story was Aesop's Fable, The Fox and the Stork. Again, I think it turned out well. I'm happy with the, I mean, look at that. That's nice. Nice and supple. That's what we want, is supple pages. I guess if I had gone ahead and done a soak on all these pages rather than doing it like I did, I probably could have gotten a lot more of the brown out, a lot more of the tanning out, but they would have looked a lot newer, and I didn't really want that. I want some of the age to show on this. So, and I'm not worried about the pages are numbered, so it's going to be kind of difficult for me to mess up. Here's the next wrap. Again, nice supple pages, turned out pretty good. I really like the artwork in this. I can't believe we don't have artwork like this today in comics. You know, open a lot of the newer comics, and the covers are gorgeous, and the artwork is crap. Here, I probably could have done a little bit of leaf casting and filled this, but I decided to let it go. That actually tore while I was working it. Again, it turned out pretty nice. Kind of happy with it. It's got browning along the edges. That's to be expected. It's a little bit older comic. The age of the comic, I can actually tell you exactly what the age is. I think March 1964 is when this one was released. I am trying to get as many of these as I can, including the reprints. And people don't understand, well, why do you want to reprint? Well, I want to be able to document it. I want to document how many of these were printed, how many of the reprints were printed, when they were printed, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on. And it takes a long time. It takes a lot of time. So, but yeah, I think this is going to work out really well. Very happy with it. I did increase the length of the page slightly, but I don't think that's going to hurt anything with the cover. So that's what I've got for you today. I might, if I get started on that, on the centerfold, that's this one. If I get started on this, I'll show it to you, maybe. If not, but let's compare the pages. Not that much came out, except in the center. In the center, a lot came out. But the edges are still have the same browning on them. It's the center that really looks a lot better. And this one I'm probably going to show you anyway, because I got to put a little tingujo here. See, it's got a tear there. So I want to put a little tingujo, probably on this side. I like putting it on the back side. So put some here, here. And I may show you that. I might do that Monday. I might show you that on Monday, and probably do an assembly on Monday as well. So that's it for today. That's all I'm going to show you today. But at least I got you caught up on where I'm at on this. And have yourself a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Take care. Bye.